Look at State House today. A man built a whole new State House without ever doing any proper the way we want.
Remember, it's called public participation.
No public participation, no proper tendering. He built a whole new thing according to his own likeness. Who told him that he has to build State House the way he likes it? Who told him to do that?
Okay.
It is our State House, not his own. So he doesn't build it to his liking. He can actually build it. It can actually be so good, but we will refuse because that is not what we want as a people. So that is goonish. That is goonism, or rather goonship, whatever you look at it. So even the way he is running state, and a lot of times people have said that goons are actually unlearned people. They are not. The proper and thorough goons that we have hold a university degree sometimes too. They are educated people. They are college going. Because if you actually want to get where goons are proper, it's actually in college. A lot of the nursery of goons.
So that's where they're manufactured.
The nursery where goons are actually manufactured is actually at the university. It's actually in college. So it's not just what you see on the streets, what you see elsewhere is a manifestation of what is happening in boardrooms. Is a manifestation of what is happening on the table of the administration of state. The way William Ruto runs this country, he runs it as a goon. He has got a small clique of militia and his own goon people who put on suits, speak proper English, speak in policy language. People whose only business is to convert policy into profit. Because as it is today, and we should actually stop blaming people like Kalonzo, we should stop blaming people like Matiang'i, Eugene Wamalwa, because those guys have actually hit their ceiling if it comes to growth. However much you push them, even if they go out, by the way, they go out every weekend, and even if you are to report about it, really you realize there's not so much value news-wise, as in the news value too.
Is it value or is it there's no traction?
Okay, ni venye they are not attacked like Linda Mwananchi is attacked.
So, no, I'm just saying, so today, and that's why I told you, Linda Mwananchi is bigger than a political party. So do not ask us about a political party, because Linda Mwananchi is a coalition of political parties.
Okay.
Eventually, probably at least 4. Two, Linda Mwananchi is bigger than a coalition. Because today, Linda Mwananchi is the only formation that has got room for growth going forward. The 18 to 20% undecided are all Linda Mwananchi material. The formation that can actually claw and take into the other people that have been holding fort in different sectors of the country politically, it's only Linda Mwananchi that can actually take. So it's Linda Mwananchi that can grow. Stop asking Matiang'i to do more, because even if he did more, he's actually hit the ceiling. That's as much as he can go. Even if you were to ask Kalonzo to actually do much, there is nothing new Kalonzo is going to do. The only formation that has got capacity and room for growth is Linda Mwananchi.
Okay.
DCP has hit its ceiling. They can't go beyond that. So for purposes of consolidating the opposition, it's better you guys focus on just giving Linda Mwananchi all the attention it requires and all the support it requires. By the way, also remember to send us money on that particular pay bill.
Yeah, tutapate pesa, mtapata, ina shida.
So, and we are not discriminating 10 bob, 70 bob, whatever you send and support Linda Mwananchi. So
haba na haba ujaza kiba.
And do a critical factor analysis of what we want with ourselves in the preamble. But then what is the how? Because the how is as important as the why. Once you understand the why, then you get to the how. What William Ruto is doing a lot of times and he's talking to us about is the what. William Ruto does not run Kenya as a president. He runs Kenya as a programs officer. So he's going to do a whole list of issues. This is what you can do. So if you're going to actually compete William Ruto with the way he thinks, bottom up is a list of programs. William Ruto is a chief programs officer. That is how he carries himself. But that's not how you run a country. So much. If you look at William Ruto and the way he thinks, he's actually a programs officer. He is not the president. He is not what the constitution says a president should be. So you go to compete with William Ruto, you will have to go that particular line. So if it's bottom up, already a system that is failing the country, for you to compete with him with that particular thinking, you will have to come up with the bottom up Promax. Bottom up itself, 1.0, is not a model that can run a country. A political economy like ours is quite complex. You cannot run a political economy as complex as ours as a programs officer. You can't. So I know the president was never employed anywhere in his life. So his grasp of governance, as it were, is actually very little.
But he has been an employer.
There's a lie. No, being an employer is one thing. Some of these people who've ended up even running bigger companies
being
have had
employed
to
is a
outsource.
learning process. You must understand the doing and the learning is what employment does for you.
You see, some of these guys who have come up with, even with bigger businesses, they have had to outsource the management of businesses entirely to people who can run it. You read that with Zuckerberg. Zuckerberg does not run the HR function of Meta. He doesn't do that. One of the reasons why you find a government that is so irritable as this one is because of the insistence to adhere to the rule of law, to adhere to systems, to adhere to governance, as it were. So if you don't want to do things the right way, we will take you to court. If you don't want to do things the right way, we will go to the streets. If you don't want to do things the right way, we will come to your office.
Yes.
If you do not want to do things the way is actually stated, we will write about it and you will get very angry. Yeah? So we will talk about it the way we are doing now. And that actually makes people who do not want to follow, or rather adhere to the set of rules that we've given ourselves.
Okay.
You know, like when you talk about the oath of office, one thing is constant: to uphold,
The Constitution.
protect.
The Constitution.
So why is, because that is our governing contract. Look at how the state dealt with Linda Mwananchi in Kakamega. It was bad. Look at how the state dealt with Linda Mwananchi in Kitengela. Look at how the state dealt with Linda Mwananchi in Homa Bay. This administration has set aside the most vicious violence for Linda Mwananchi.
Okay.
That tells you one thing, because it's Linda Mwananchi that has got room for growth. If it's about expansion, it's only Linda Mwananchi that can grow. Like I told you earlier on, hawa watu wengine mnawasukuma wafanye kazi, they've already reached their optimum. Matiang'i cannot do beyond where he is today. Maraga can't go beyond where he is today. Kalonzo has already hit his ceiling. In fact, he's doing so well. He's been at that particular level for a very long time. The only room for growth that is left is for Linda Mwananchi. That's the only... You know, earlier on last year, every time you will say that the people are angry and they do not want this regime and they will vote out William Ruto, the question from the people in the administration was always, but who? The question was always who?
Nani anaweza stand
Nani anaweza
against?
toa William Ruto? Today, they cannot ask you that question with the same bravado they were asking last year, because that question has already substantively been answered in the presence of Linda Mwananchi.
Okay.
Within Linda Mwananchi. And by the way, it's not just about Sifuna. If anything happened today and there is no Sifuna today, Linda Mwananchi is a full magazine that if you dispense one bullet, there is a ready and available round that gets into the chamber. It's so much that we even don't know what to do with that particular team. There is potential exponentially within Linda Mwananchi. So it's not just about Sisi ni Sifuna. It's much more than that. Every person in that particular team, from veterans, from like Jimmy, for example, they are there.